Hey everyone, welcome back to FTB Unstable. And, well, I've continued my work with my glass making skills. Thus far, been doing pretty well with our blow mold and bellows. I've managed to make pretty much one of each of these pieces of glassware, just missing the spiral mold here. Got a brand new tank, thanks to Neotech here, with a little bit of lava left in it. I had it full up, ready to go. Obviously, I made some more glassware as well, but these things are really nice. You can see it easily enough to just pick up, and, well, they're also easily enough to craft. Just to make one, first you're going to need to make an iron fluid tank, which is just a bucket, 4 pieces of iron, 4 pieces of glass, doesn't matter the color, and then you upgrade that to a gold one with gold and glass. Pretty nice. And then it gives it basically double the capacity, and then from here you can upgrade to the diamond fluid tank. So there's also a creative one as well, but these are pretty nice. I like them. So we got ourselves a little bit of lava to continue working in our glass making. I've also set up some more of our blue crystals here and let them finish. In the meantime, I was actually doing some other work around the area, mainly some mining and clearing out some area, so that way we can have ourselves a little easier access down to the mines, for one. So I'll just kind of spoil that for you guys. I do want to do something else. I just thought about it a second ago. But this over here, as you can see, I kind of cleared this up a little bit. We do have some running water out here. And I think if we could just hello, little fella, you're gonna die. Sorry. If we could just access this is perfect. That actually looks really nice. I wonder if the vines are gonna cut that off any. I don't know. But I really, really like this. This is kind of nice. And we can just connect this all up like so. Kind of give it its own, like flowing pond, like pretty much just gives it a reason to actually be here for the most part. Yeah, there we go. Like it. I was kind of wondering if I could do something like this. I'll try to make it look a little bit better later on, but for now, this should be just fine. Just to kind of give us a nice little pond down here at the bottom. All right, and let's go ahead and finish this up. So, a little bit of working with our bellows, and there we go. We are done. That ding means we have our spiral. What is this? Just called a spiral? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I like this. Okay, I'm assuming, do we have to do this in a specified order? I don't know. So let's just start placing them down like crazy. Funnel. Huh. Interesting. I'm assuming that means something good. Decanter. And lastly, a spiral? I'm assuming you want the decanter last, right? And then you'd hook up the spiral to it, because the decanter's like, it runs through all of these different processes here. And then it finally makes its way to the end to this decanter here. Now, the other issue is, well, we don't really have a lot of bones. And, well, I actually found a while back something kind of nice while down mining. In fact, we're gonna go check that out real quick. I've set up a small little minecart system because there was a nice little abandoned mine shaft down here, so I wanted to put some of those rails to good use. I'm gonna set up the way back up later, but for now this'll do just fine. Those awkward, weird, sizzling sounds you're probably hearing as well. Don't worry, that's just the sound of lava. I kind of freaked out at first too. Maybe you guys didn't, but I did. I was like, why is everything burning? It didn't make any sense. But yeah, I finally found out that it was just lava. There's a lot of new ambient noises added in, and I'm really, really liking them myself. Especially rain. Rain sounds amazing, and I love it. But there's the abandoned mine shaft. Down this way, I did find a nice mob spawner, and it's actually exactly what I would hope for. This is a skeleton spawner. Really, really nice. Hello, friend. You're gonna die. There we go. Perfect. More bones. More bones from me. Now, you guys will probably notice I have an iron sword on me and some new items to go ahead and get started making us a new sword. So that's what we're actually going to do real quick before we jump into some more of the intangible today. I really want to see where this is going to go. Get us that soul cage up and running. And, well, see what we can actually do with it. What kind of research we can gain and knowledge from all of it. So let's get up out of here. Sleep through the night real quick. And, ooh, stutteriness. Let's sleep through this night. Go make our sword. And then I'm going to go slay some skeletons. And show them what for. I wonder if we can even make it down. Can we make it down? I'm sure we can. Ugh. Perfect. Kind of. Alright, so this is the stone wide guard. I think what I'm going to do is I've already prepared a few things. I've got this ready to be made into a cast. So we got our gold here for our cast. There we go. Let's go ahead and put this little fellow away. Grab that out of there. And I have some molten night slime. This stuff is really, really cool. I've actually made my pickaxe and my shovel out of it. And it works really nice. I want to see if it continues to do as well for the sword. There we go. And for this, we're going to open up our tool station. We'll pop in our manual sword blade, which has insatiable trait on it. I believe the insatiable trait actually increases damage with every hit. So it does more and more damage every time you attack something with it. And then I believe if we click on sword, let's try that again. Bloop, bloop, and bloop. Nice, look at that. That durability and attack. Oh, that's beautiful. See, look at this. So, abomination. The tool mines faster the higher its mining level above the required one. Okay, so it doesn't mean anything. That's fine, whatever. It does have some pretty decent stats on it, if anything, if it even affects anything. Devour, which is insatiable. During combat, you deal more and more damage, but also consume more and more durability. So maybe we should replace this with obsidian. Maybe we should, because we can melt that down. Let's melt that down. I think that'll be a lot better idea here. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit of obsidian out of here. I think we're only going to need 1 or 2, so we'll just grab 2 to be safe. Get the sword up and running. I think we could probably melt it down, but I don't really want to do that. It's just going to take a lot longer than what it should. All right, so what does this take? Material cost 1. It's got a pretty low durability modifier. I don't know if it's going to pretty much matter. Guess not. Doritos. Good as it sounds, your tool lasts longer most of the time. So there we go. We got a little bit of, hopefully, extra durability on it, so maybe some reinforced, and then we also have slimy, which helps to increase the durability ever more. So let's call this the I don't know, I kind of like that name, Evermorn. Could do like the Evermorn blade. Yeah, sure. Or no, Evermorn Edge. Whoops. There we go. I know it's probably spelled, I don't know if it's spelled right or, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, there we go. A nice brand new sword. And with this, I'm probably going to want to grab myself a little bit of armor to go down there, collect a lot of bones for a while. Definitely do want to increase, probably the reinforced trait on here a little bit more. But I'll do that a little bit later on. I also think getting some more lapis will be a very good thing here because, well, did I lose my pants? I did lose my pants. Stupid pigment guy. Pretty much, if we got some lapis on here, I'm assuming it does like it did before and would give us more luck, or in this case, fortune. Or, not actually this case. Fortune is mining, right? Yeah. Give us looting on our sword. That's what I was looking for. So, I'm going to see how well this sword is going to perform for us. Down here with these little skeleton guys. Let's get this out of the way. Alright, skellies. Show me what you got. That... Oh, whoa. Yes! Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Love it. Oh my goodness, that was awesome. So yeah, if we could totally get a way to where we could repair this, or even maybe set it up with some form of RX or not RX, RF capacitor. My brain, why you no work? Yeah, RF capacitor would probably work very well for this guy. I like it. The Evermorn Edge. Then we have the Never Ender and Unstable Ender. All right, guys. Well, here's the plan. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more soul bones made up, and probably go ahead and collect a little bit more of these bones from our good friends down here. And well, when I get all that taken care of, we'll be back in just a second. Alright, and we're back. Finally, I have a plentiful handful of bones and soul bones at my disposal, and I went out and grabbed myself a little friend, and actually in this case, you're probably unfortunately going to be a test subject, my friend, so you may or may not live through this next process. We will see. We'll see. So we needed at least 8 soul bones in order to make a bone cage. So we're going to go ahead and construct this little guy up right over here. We'll make up some room here. Like so. A boom. Hello. Interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, well, it's hooked up to the funnel, and I'm pretty sure we're going to need a little bit of a redstone signal here. I don't, can I do this to myself? Do I want to do this to myself? Is this a good idea? I don't know if I have a soul. Do I have a soul? I don't know. I think we might even need instead of a lever, we may actually need a button of some sort. So let's grab a quick piece of stone, and we'll give that a whirl as well. Alright, not too sure if it's going to work, but Mr. Cal, I'm going to have to ask you to please jump into the cage here. Alright, now make this easy on both of us. Come on, Mr. Cal. Come on. Go get in the cage. Get in the cage, Mr. Cal. Mr. Cal, are you supposed to even go inside of the cage? I'm assuming any living creature could get inside this thing. But you're making it difficult for me. Get in the cage, Cal. Get in the cage, Mr. Cal. Alright, Mr. Cal, I see this is going to be a little bit of a problem for me and you here, but I am going to try my best to get you in this cage one way or another. In fact, I don't know if he can actually fit in there. It does seem rather small. We may need to implore a different soul inside of this. So maybe we might find something a little bit smaller. Okay, that's not good. It's rather nighttime out. Let's sleep through this night real quick. What is could find a chicken, but I would hate to do that to little Mr. Jenkins. Mr. Jenkins does not deserve all of that. Is there a skeleton out there? My senses have detected a skeleton in the area. Hello, Mr. Jenkins. I'm sorry. Oh, hello, Mr. Jenkins' egg. Well, if you don't survive, at least we'll have something to remember you by. All right, so come with me, Mr. Jenkins. Come on. Come on this way. I need to examine to see if you have a soul. And I don't know, you might actually have a soul, unlike Mr. Cow. He did not quite have a soul. So you will help us hopefully find if you guys have souls. So come on. Come on, Mr. Jenkins. Up this way. Come on. There we go. All right, Mr. Jenkins, I'm going to need to ask you to please step inside of this cage here. Please, Mr. Jenkins, where are you going? Get in the cage, Mr. Jenkins. You're making this difficult. Please, stop pacing. It's not that nerve-wracking. It's just a button. Get in the bone cage. It's not that intimidating. Mr. Jenkins. Where's this thing? Give me this thing. You, go on that. You're free. Go away. Come here, Mr. Jenkins. Give me that. All right, Mr. Jenkins, stand very, very still. I need you to just slowly but surely get inside of this cage here. Ha! Whoa! What the? Okay. Alright, we're seeing progress. I think at this point we need to just experiment with how we actually want to hook this up. Does that work like that? No? Okay, let's do this. Does this do anything? Okay, maybe. Do you do stuff? Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm seeing particle effects, doing things. Alright, so that guy does not go there. We'll put him over there for now. Alright. Oops. No. A splitter? No. Alright, you go over that way. Mr. Cow, don't you start with me, Mr. Cow. Alright, so what I'm seeing is there's a very good possibility that Mr. Jenkins here is going to be held captive for just a little while longer, because I'm thinking we may actually need to make some other things. I think we might need to make... I'm going to make another spiral, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and open this up. It says we might need more than one kind, or more of the same kind. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. We'll go ahead and get us another spiral going. Come on, give us that blue liquidy goodness. All right, our glass making skills. Perfect. All right, wonderful. All right, spiral. 2 spirals. Do 2 spirals do anything? All right, torch, go up there. 2 spirals, go. 2 spirals. Okay, let's also go ahead and try just to make sure if a lever's going to do anything here. Well, lever works. Oh, maybe we did need that lever. I hope we don't drain him dry. Okay, let's try the splitter. Does that do anything? With the decanter at the end? Go. Well, obviously we're getting somewhere. This is doing something because it's a different color. Like it's slowly filling up in there. Maybe we need to put a decanter here? No? Pretty sure it said we would like wind up getting some sort of research for this at some point. Or do we need like another signal here? No? Okay. I'm learning. Splitter. Didn't we already try you? I'm pretty sure we did. Alright, so a splitter. We've already tried another spiral. I don't know if that's going to do anything. It doesn't look like it's doing nothing. Alright, Mr. Jenkins, you're definitely helping us here a little bit. Things are happening. In some shape, way, or form, things are indeed happening. Alright, I think what I might need to do is continue poking around at this. I will inform you guys of any new discoveries I may find in just a moment. We'll be back in just a second. And I'm making some progress here. Mr. Jenkins, you're doing a wonderful job thus far. So I learned something that I probably should have remembered from actually reading our little knowledge gem here. That we actually have to reset this after every time we add something to it if we want to see if it will actually continue to work. So if we pop this down, it's not going to just light up. We actually need to reset it by resetting our lever here. Does that do anything? I don't know. I'm assuming this is the color we're wanting right here. I don't think this is what we're quite going for. So maybe we want to put a spiral here next? Spiral, maybe? No spiral. Or maybe we do. I don't know. Maybe we could try another splitter. All right, let's go ahead and make another splitter. Let's see, because I'm assuming having many of these is probably not going to be a bad thing at all. Bloop. Make us our blue crystal. Hopefully we can get this going at some point. That would be amazing. I want to see what kind of discoveries and research we can actually find. Is it getting dark? Thankfully, it's not. All right. Reset and... No. Okay. So we got 2 of these. That's not the next line. Maybe we need another gourd. All right, let's make another gourd real quick. We're running a little low on blue crystals at the moment. Okay, we'll pull you out. Try our bucket. And go for another gourd. Mr. Jenkins, I want to figure out something about your heart and soul, my friend. Come on. Come on. Okay. I'm seeing something here. We got this, this, this. Okay, nope, that's pink. I'm assuming we're not doing a bad job. I think we are getting somewhere, though. No pink there. I'm guessing the only other thing is the spiral, unless we have to remake something else. No? Okay. Guys, well, I'm going to continue my work on this, and hopefully I'll find another new discovery. Be back in a minute. Guys, I did it! Who would have known it was just another gourd? We have discovered something new. I don't know if it actually popped it up, but I think it has something to do with a new soul. So let's open up our knowledge gem and take a look at what we have found. I'm assuming if we go under souls, we can see detecting souls. Creatures appear to contain an essential energy or soul. So the detecting souls, extracting souls, directing souls, storing souls, and types of souls. All right, let's go ahead and see. Benign soul. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is what we just figured out. A benign soul seems to be present in creatures that act passively or gently. I postulate that such souls will be of use in magics that require benevolence or passivity. Okay, interesting. Storing souls. Apart from the corporeal container from which its soul comes, I theorize it is possible to store souls permanently in an artificial structure such as a construct that would need to be made of a material that exhibits completely neutrality and passivity. I wonder if I am able to infuse the benign souls that I have discovered into a neutral material as stone. Would such a material exhibit of the properties I require? If it does, I could theorize the creation of an infinite well of these souls by setting 12 blocks of this benign stone arranged in a ring, 3 blocks per side. Benign stone. What do I need for this? This material seems oddly inert. I almost wonder if it differs from normal stone in any way at all. So how do we actually make that then? Interesting. All right, I'm assuming we'll just maybe grab some regular stone and see if it does anything with this. So do we like hook this up at the end or what? Little confused here. Types of sentient stone. Oh, manufacturer. So sentient stone. I believe that I am able to imbue living rock with a degree of sentience. Manufacturer. A walking soul must be trapped within 4 redstone-powered relay columns for the soul to be ripped asunder. Okay. Ouch. Living rock placed around the soul will absorb part of the soul as it's shredded, creating the material corresponding to the type of soul. I have found that only natural stones will suffice for this task. To attract the soul, I should probably place a powered relay below the center of the structure. Okay, interesting. Materials. Sentient stone. So, manufacturer types of sentient stone. And the only thing we have is the benign stone. All right, so we need to make relay columns. And in order to make these guys, we're going to have a little bit of work ahead of us. So this device exploits the nature attraction souls have to soulbone and amplifies it. By powering this device with redstone, souls detached from their bodies will be drawn towards it, making it the perfect way to direct the bodiless souls. I suspect that placing 2 relays, one above the other, will concentrate this effect horizontally but over a short distance. 2 or more such pillars, spaced 1 block apart, should create a suitable field between them to render a soul into an unstable state, perhaps allowing its easy removal from its host. Indeed, 4 such pillars could do terrible things to a soul, huddling at their center. Interesting. So we're going to need to make some soul relays, which is going to require a little bit of crafting. We're going to actually need to make some blue gems, which will require a new mold and some more of the blue crystals. We're also going to need some of these stone rings and control circuits. Stone rings easily made with some stone. Control circuits easily made with another blue gem, and soulbone conduit, which is just soulbone splinters and a little bit of redstone. These are also made, oh nice, in our circuit stamper. So I am going to get started with that process real quick. Mr. Jenkins, I am so sorry, my friend, that it's had to actually come to this, but you are still alive. So be thankful for that. I would say, I'm going to do this. Wait, hold on, is it this one? No, give me all of those back. You're not allowed to take all of those. Oh, there we go. It has to be in the top right, apparently. Gotcha. I like this. This is pretty simple. Pretty neat stuff. And then I'm pretty sure from here, here, here. Whoa. Okay, so maybe if we did this, we could make like a bunch of them. Yes. Testing to the max. I like it. All right, let's get some redstone. And we need 6 in each? Yeah, so we're gonna need like 18. Split up by 3 columns. Well, not really, but whatever. Sweet. Look at that. That is so cool. That is perfect. Love it. Like it. Sweetness. We have some soulbone circuits. Now all we need to do is make some of these. Oops, wait a minute. Oh wait, is that made in the here? Ah, there we go. Sure is. Look at that. Oh man, this crafting process is actually very cool. Give me that. Can't believe I keep breaking them. All right, let's get a little bit more stone cooking up. We'll go ahead and toss this into our furnace here. And I think at this point, we just need to make what? What were we missing? Let's open up our knowledge gem one more time to find out. We are back to this. All right, so we need blue gems. In order to make those, we're going to need a new mold. Actually, we don't even need... This is the nice thing. We really don't even need any eye. It's easier just to click. We just need a little bit of sand and stone. Perfect. I like it. I believe it was like this. And then the rest filled in like so. That gives us our gem mold. We do have another crystal up here, which we can utilize. Pop that guy in there. Get our larva going. Another blue crystal ready to go. Oh yeah, this is looking awesome, guys. I am loving this. This is very cool. And there we have it. We have 3 blue gems. All right, let's get back up here and take a look. Let's go back. All right, so we got that. We need to put these back into the circuit stamper. All right, how many of these do we actually need? We need 2. Perfect. To make 1. And then I'll make some more of those up probably a little bit later, because I'm going to have to wait for some crystals to do some work for us. Look at that. Nice. You and you. Perfect. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and craft up one of these pillars. Let's go ahead and double check the recipe real quick. Where's my knowledge gem? Right there. All right, cool. Soul relay. Let's actually access this guy. You, and you go There, perfect. There we go. Look at this. All right, let's place it down. That is kind of cool looking. Nice. So I need to make up a few more of these, which means I'm going to be needing to get myself some more blue crystals. So I'm going to go ahead and set up another little farm for these guys. I might actually dig down and make a little bit larger one, get some more bones going, and see if I can't make us a little bit bigger set of crystals this time around. And I probably need to go down, do a little bit more mining for some lapis. So with that being said, guys, I think this is going to be a good spot for us to go ahead and call it a day. So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comments section down below. If you guys would rate the video, greatly appreciate it. It really does help. And until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.